All right, and I want you to feel your feet, okay? So start swishing to the right, to the left. Please also try to notice what's changing in your knees and your hips when you're doing those movements. Let's also do some hip rotations, okay? So wake up. All your attention is in your hips right now, is in your feet. Feeling the pressure, your body weight creates. Please stay in the center. Yeah, so like glue your feet really well to the ground, soften your legs. And next to your breath, with inhalation, please extend your body. Stretching intuitively. One. Lifting your hands, and with exhalation, just melt and release. Yes, 2 more times. Inhale, enjoy the pleasant stretch. Exhale, just release. 1 more. Inhale, stretch, extend, exhaling, melt, and relax. Now, you're on your melted, relaxed legs. Please pay your attention to your pelvic floor, to the crouch. Okay? And I want you to exhale while contracting your pelvic floor at the bottom of the belly. Like this. Okay, keep going. Let's say this is your natural rhythm. Yeah, feel comfortable, relax, don't hold your hands. Focus on the pelvic floor and pelvic floor contraction. Belly button is bringing closer toward your spinal line. Keep exhaling. Give this rhythm to me. Yeah, try to relax your shoulders. Feel soft in your legs. Stay focused on your feet and keep pumping. Fierce exhalation. Yeah, choose the comfortable rhythm. Feel your body is warming up. Just stay relaxed. All the focus in the core of your body. Keep pumping. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't freeze. Keep melting in your legs. Keep melting in your shoulders. 3 last seconds. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Now last full exhalation and inhale again. Embrace the space. Stretch your body intuitively. Exhaling. Just allow your muscles to really get relaxed. Really get bumped. 2 more times. Inhaling. Stretch, exhale. Again, roll your attention is in your feet, is in your core. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch, open up, rise up. Exhale and let your body melt. This time, put your feet together, closer. Staying grounded in your feet. With the next inhalation, I want you to press up against your feet, kind of moving your crown higher, stretching your arms up, create the palm grip. And with the exhale, squeeze your inner thighs, contract your glutes, relax in your shoulders, let your elbows fall behind your spine. With the next inhalation, rise up like cobra. Try to lift your crown up and fall with grace and pulsing your hips up. With the exhalation, reverse your palm centers and try to straighten your elbows. Pleasantly continue squeezing your legs. Inhaling, come back to the heel. Open your feet and exhaling. Start squatting while moving your sitting bones away. This time squat as low as you can. Just try to lean your belly on the thighs. Relax, and with the exhalation, let your palms touch the floor. Inhaling, looking forward. Try to straighten your knees. Press up through your fingertips, through your feet. Lengthening your crown forward. Exhaling, bend the knees, press the palms flat, and jump, if you like this, into your plank. Inhale. Exhale and switch to the down facing dog. Perfect. Try to press your heels flat to the ground. Inhale and press up through your flat palms and feet, lifting your sitting bones even higher. Exhale and bend the knees, almost touching the ground. Yay. Like play with your body weight. Leaning on your palms, leaning on your toes. Right now you're actually discovering how your body weight is spreading on the surface which is supporting you, which is your palms and toes. Lower your knees, lower your knees. Try to squeeze them kind of together. Hold for 10. Try to rotate your arms outside. 8. Yes, lunge, right? Breathe. In case you feel any complicity, just really quick, okay? So 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel more springly in your legs. Move backwards and get ready to jump forwards. If you are in your handstand practice, then you can transition through your handstand. Now inhale and straighten your legs. Press up through your fingertips. Exhale and roll your spine gently upwards. Inhale, embrace the space. Reach higher. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed, and exhale and just let your body melt. Namaste position. Just I love this. Just shake it. Right now it's a good moment to actually get undressed, which I suggest you to do. Remove all the layers. So, right. Okay. How How's the warm-up? All good? Is your lunch over here? Or where it should be? Alright. Now guys, please again, ground your feet, which means I want you really to focus on the quality of sensation, yeah? So we are not in our heads, we are in our bodies. We are sensually like receiving this sensation of our body weight spread on the feet, of the quality of the touch. Now with the exhalation, just melt. Allow the superficial layers of your fascias like really relax and focus more on your deep layers, like crouch, your core muscles, the bottom of the belly, and let's catch this natural alignment of our skeleton when we are activating the core. All the skeleton is aligning perfectly as we want it. Now, inhale and please open up, stretch, rise up, press up through your feet. Exhale and put your feet together. Bend the elbows, squeeze the inner thighs. I want you to feel this Michael Jackson core activation. Inhale one more time. Try to move your elbows behind your head. Exhale and lift your heels up. Another chance to demonstrate your balance. Inhale and reverse your palm centers up. Exhale and keep squeezing your heels, your inner thighs. You're strong, you're solid. Inhale and continue moving your palm centers up while you're relaxing the shoulders. Exhale and move your heels down. Spread your feet wider. Inhale and again reach up higher. Exhale and squat, sliding your shin bones backwards. Please this time press your palms flat to the ground while rotating your arms outside, external shoulder rotation. With the exhale, contracting your crouch, the bottom of the belly, lift your heels up. So I want you to feel like your inner thighs are really active. They're a little bit contracted. With the next inhale, with your knees, find the backs of your arms and slowly just trust into your arm power. So no need to be overexcited about this. Just try to puzzle your knees on the backs of your arms. Perfect. This is it. So once you feel your crown is moving forwards, your arms are rotating outside, your crouch and the inner thighs are pretty contracted, you got this center of balance. Continue moving your crown forwards and then contracting also, like keep activating your core. Lift your feet a little higher, unless like your feet are more or less in the same level with your knees. Breathe in one more time, and with the exhalation, jump into the plank. Inhale in the plank. Exhale, shift into the down facing dog. Good job. Keep breathing. Inhale and press up through your feet, through your palms. Exhale and please put your feet together. And with the next inhalation, lift your right leg up. Keep your hips square. Yeah, right hip rotates a little lower. Also, make sure your palms are active. Fingertips are pushing. Left foot is pushing. Breathe in, and with the exhale, round in your back, bring your right knee towards the chest and make a step forward towards your right palm. Very good. Just remember to keep the distance between your feet. Inhale and continue pushing your left heel away while lengthening your crown forwards. Very good. With the exhalation, let's have a little break and put the left knee on the floor, slide in as slow as possible. Okay? Now open your right foot, please. With your right palm, gently rotating your right hip outside. Exhale and allow your square hips fall down. Okay, and right now, just don't resist. Let your fascias, your muscles, to melt again. Let the gravity do the job for you. With the next inhalation, sense that your hips are square. Start rotating your shoulders to your right side. Yeah, so lifting the right shoulder higher, bringing the left shoulder more forwards. Look to your right. With inhalation, lift your right arm and stretch it high. Exhale and contracting the pelvic floor. Bring your left heel towards the left glute and reach the left foot if possible. If not, don't get upset, it's fine. Continue being in this position for next inhalation. And exhale and release the grip and allow your right palm, like seriously, allow it, like really relax and surrender into the gravity, making your shoulders come as slow as possible. This time, bring your right elbow underneath your right knee, if that's okay for you. If not, again, don't get upset, just continue balancing in the previous version. Right now, let's set our palms parallel, let's say underneath our shoulders. And exactly, again, the outside external shoulder rotation, bringing the elbow closer towards your waist. Let's see if we can lean on the elbow. Okay, so just let's exhale. Let's allow our body weight lean towards the ground. It's fine if you want to put the forehead on the floor. Don't, of course, it's not the goal. It's not about reaching there, but just relaxing. Okay, if that's too much for you, lean on the elbows right now and just continue trying to melt. Remember to rotate your right hip outside, your right thigh outside. Okay, I want you just to stay here for one more breath. I know if there's something going on in your mind, like, oh my God, I cursed this day, I decided to come here, just, breathe it out. Be really sound about this. Okay, with the next inhale, slowly raise up. Exhale and bring your right leg back to the table post. If you need this, switch to the right, to the left. Feel alive. Don't freeze, like warm up your body with a gentle, nice rotations. Then once you're ready, please tuck your toes and inhale and press up through your palms, through your knees. Get ready to get to the down facing dog. With exhalation, press your heels nicely to the floor. Right now I want you to feel like a pyramid standing on your feet and palms. With the next inhalation, press up through your flat palm surfaces and flat feet surfaces, lifting your tailbone even higher. Exhale and bend the knees, get back to the table pose without touching the floor with your knees. And I want you to focus on your core, like with the bottom of your belly, your crouch right now. So those are muscles, let's call it this way, which should be burning right now. So imagine you're holding a brick between your knees. Try to move your knees towards each other, okay? And try to lower it, and lower it. Like almost a credit card can come between your knees and the floor, okay? Hold for me. 3, and tuck your hips a little bit. Yes. So I want to see you right now working with the bottom of your belly. Last exhalation. So if you feel like it's super hard, like exhale, super intense. Inhaling, move backwards, get ready to jump. Exhaling, press into palms, jump forwards. Inhaling, press up, aligning your arms and legs. Exhaling, just roll yourself upwards. Inhale, open up, receive this air. Oh yeah, and exhale, melt, palms toward the heart center. Feel your body weight in your feet. You feel your feet? Feel your body? Very good. Right now, it's a great moment to sip water. Not too much, because we're gonna be with our heads down again. So just like one sip, especially I really love hydration. So, thank you so much. For next round, we're gonna feel so much more gratitude towards each other. Thank you so much again. Right now, just look down to see your feet parallel. It's like, imagine you're walking on the floor and you're kind of, if you're not glued with full surfaces to the ceiling, so like in inversion, you're walking on the ceiling, and if you're not gluing full fit surfaces to the ceiling, you're falling. Yeah? Interesting. What is she about to say? What I mean, in your practice, please pay full attention on the quality how your feet are standing on the ground. Okay, so right now with exhalation, stand, full focus there, feel from my toes, from my heel stand. Allow yourself to make those little swooshing movements. This is where our balance, our understanding of balance starts. Yeah, anywhere later we're going to be on our hands. Elsewhere we need to have this full focus, full understanding. Okay, so with exhalation, drop your hands down. Another round of couple of hadis, the shining skull pranayama. Be fierce and try to kind of cough your lungs out. In a sense, avoiding contraction on the top of your body, awaken your core, awaken the sphincters in your pelvic floor, the bottom of the belly. You can even put the palm on your belly to sense this pump, pump, exhale, exhale. Notice, if you can, at the same time while you're trying to contract your core, if you're squeezing something else, like maybe your legs, maybe upper body, maybe your face, try to avoid that. Stay calm, focus on your feet, focus on the crouch. 10 seconds. 9, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Keep going. 5, 4, exhale till the end, till your core muscle at the bottom of the belly will burn. Last, full exhale with inhale, embrace the space. Exhaling, create the palm grip and put the feet together. Squeeze the inner thighs. Again, no credit card even can fit here. Inhale and open up your elbows. Relax your shoulders and palms. Look straight into the same spot. With the exhale, I want you to be super focused. Squeeze in your heels and inner thighs. Stand on your 11 toes. Some of us has 10, some more, some less. Okay, inhale one more time. With exhalation, try to reach higher without lifting your shoulders, and keep moving your arms a little behind your head. Perfect. Inhale and come back to your heels. Spread only your toes, not the heels wider. And next exhale, please start squatting. Right now, I want you to focus that you are not sending your knees forward. The more you squat, the more you bring your butt backwards. Okay, if you need to, you can spread your feet wider right now, and maybe put your elbows on your thighs, creating this external rotation. So it's like your elbow is moving this muscle, your quad muscle, outside. Allow your bum really to land. Okay, so if you feel some pressure in your knees, let me know. Don't break anything. So if there is any unpleasant sensation, just spread your feet wider. Okay, if you can squat with your heels pretty close, awesome, cool. But that's not the goal. Right now, please put your palms flat on the floor, and let's study again this external arm rotation. When I'm opening my arm like this, normally, I'm doing the same here with my palms flat, my fingers directed straight, and elbows are moving toward my belly button. Yeah? You got it? You feel this external rotation. Perfect. That's also the key to the handstand. So here we go. Sense in this. Move your arms underneath your shins. And then just trust, like a fiance falling into the hands of lovers. Lovers. I don't know why multiple, but but definitely. Yeah, we're leaning. And now I want you to feel active attention in your palms. To create a balance here, first, don't spread your elbows. Continue rotating your arms as you did before. Shift your weight from your heel, from the bottom of your palm to your fingertips. Okay? And continue stretching. Maybe first you feel one foot lifting, then other foot. Yeah, in case you're falling, that's great sound. I love it. It means you're just going there perfect. Again, just remember, active palms. If I'm falling, please look before you continue. Like, push yourself back. Yeah? Or you can also just allow your forehead to stand on the floor. That's another exit to the headstand, right? So if we want to add this to our practice, we can. Okay. Yay. Okay. Perfect. Hold. I love the version of headstand when we lean more on the edge of the forehead because it's protecting our neck. Yes, so please remember, gentleman perfectly balanced on his head. What's your name? Jeff. Love it. Everything your head stands in your name. So as a suggestion here, we can use this side of the head to keep lengthening the neck. Yeah, especially if you acknowledge that when doing the headstand there is some tension in your shoulders. Another way what we can do here, this is Bakasana, the bottom Bakasana. We can also create the Kapada Bakasana by removing one knee and stretching the leg away, and then easily get into the water. Okay, so if anybody feels like trying this option, here to hold your leg extended, you need to be focused on your core. So while removing the knee, I keep bringing it towards myself, and what's going on, like in my panel, in my brain, the shining part is that I'm contracting and doing this Michael Jackson hip movement, yeah? So when you're removing your knee, and when you're extending in the leg, it's there, okay? And getting back. All right, my dear friends, right now, please keep your, let's all get back to the table pose. If you feel some wrist, give me the thumb up if you feel any wrist discomfort. So you don't, or you do? You did. All right, there is one thing pretty awesome, which how you can help your wrist by squeezing, like bandaging and rotating a few times. So if you feel like you are not really like super attentive to how this how your weight affected your wrist when you're balancing, you can like reanimate those wrists. Okay. So in case you will need it, just do it any moment. Right now, let's get back to the table position and let's shift to the down facing dog. So tucking the toes on the floor, inhaling, press up through your knees, through your palms, exhaling, lift your knees up and continue moving backwards like we're switching reverse on our transmission. We want to be not really standing on the hands, but we want to be pressing up, like pulling our sitting bones backwards and up, standing solidly on flat feet, on flat palm. With the next inhalation, please try to press up even higher, lifting your tailbone even higher. With exhalation, leave your pelvis that high and
Relax your spine, allow your crown to travel towards your mat. With the next inhalation, put your feet together. Exhale and keeping your hips together. Keep on pressing up with two palms and now right foot. Continue lengthening your left heel to the ceiling. Inhale one more time. Exhale and bring your left knee toward the chest, rounding your spine. Step forward, left foot toward the left palm. Perfect. And now we're not gonna go up. With the next exhalation, we're just putting the right knee on the floor and we're sliding lower. Yeah, so we want to create as much space between front foot and the back foot as possible. With the next inhale, feel what you stand on. Left foot, right knee, maybe your right foot is flat. Your both palms. Inhale and press up like an upper facing dog, lengthening your crown up. Exhale and look to your left. Start rotating in your shoulders, keeping your hips square. How do we know they're square? We're contracting our crouch and inner thighs. Reaching with the left hand up. Inhaling, keep reaching, keep stretching up. Exhaling, continue warming up your core muscles. So squeeze your crouch more and sensing how your right heel is getting closer to the glute. Grab it with your left palm. Inhale one more time. And now we're allowing out our front fascial line to stretch, working with the right quad, allowing the hips to go lower and deeper. Right now, if you want, if it's up to you, you can lean straight on the right elbow. If that's too much, just release the leg and maybe lean on both elbows if that's available. If not, just put your both palms flat on the floor. And how do we know we do this properly? Our goal is not to become ballerina, of course, or demonstrate extra flexibility, but we want a certain alignment of positive sensation. So while you're moving your both hips down by relaxing most of your body, inside your brain there is one green lamp lighting right now, squeezing the pelvic stagers. Okay, so the same what we've been doing from the beginning, like this exhalation and this contraction in the deepest layer. Show me the thumb up if you got me. You have it, perfect. So continue working there for contraction and just allow the rest of your body melt and continue moving it to the floor. Exhale by exhale, just surrender all the negative thoughts if they appear in here in your mind. Also absolutely free to move. You can move your foot, you can continue rotating your left thigh a little extra outside. And now let's see if we can put the left elbow underneath the left knee and then place the right palm right in front. As in Bakasanas we've been practicing, just keep rotating your arms outside, elbows toward your chest. Last exhale just to see if we can receive the body weight on our palms flat. Okay, and stay in this construction. Cool. With the next inhale, please press up. Exhaling, lift your right knee up and slowly kind of travel, turn to your right side, keeping your feet flat and parallel, as flat as possible. Next exhalation, please bend your knees and kind of rotating your thighs outside. Allow your chest, your head fall down. Your spine is like a mountain chain right now. Your crown is directed towards the floor. Keep palms flat on the ground, or if you feel you're not afraid of this reverse position, just grab your heels with right and left palm. Allow your spine to continue stretching under the weight of your head. Now swish a little bit to your heels, to your toes. Be sure about how you sense the contact of your feet with the floor, what you're standing on right now. Now I want you to keep your pelvis exactly in the place where you feel it creates the spreading of your weight on full feet surface. Once you got this sensation, inhale and start pressing up through both feet. If you can, straighten your knees, but intention of pressing up through your palms will cause you actually lifting your pelvis higher and straightening the knees more and more. While exhaling, keep relaxing your spine. Don't care about how it looks like, just care about relaxing, melting in my shoulders, in my middle back, in my neck. So my crown is kind of reaching the floor and almost touching it. If so, then we can put the palms on the floor and then lift our legs like this. Keep on pressing up. If it's not in our plan, then we do something else. And we just lifting our palms, creating the palm grip behind our spines. Please remember to relax and soften your shoulders. Elbows are bent. With the next inhale, continue pressing up through your palms, relaxing your spine line. Exhale and try to straighten your elbows, allowing your palms to hang behind your head. Keep breathing in. Breathing out. Now split your palms, please. And everybody put the palms on the floor. Very gently, first with your eyes only, look forwards, kind of lengthening your spine. Exhaling this time, bring your heels towards the center and slowly squat. Very good job. Awesome. Okay. Right now, while you're letting your pelvis going down, at the same time rotating your thighs outside, I want you to find the position for your palms. So play with the distance, like you are trying to move your palms as deep behind your heels as just possible, as you can reach, and continue having your palms flat. Now we're gonna play a little ninja, like to the right and to the left, to the right, to the left, like leaning on one leg, leaning on other leg. Again, it's up to your comfort. You can put your palms closer forwards or deeper inside. Yeah, warm up your hips, warm up your leg fascias. Stay alive. Like you are alive. Turn to the right, to the left. Yeah, play it, play it, play it. Now, once you feel like, okay, I have warmed up, stay in the center, and let's, while we're bending the elbows, let's try to sit our one thigh on the elbow, and then move another foot forward, another thigh on the elbow. Okay, let's sit. Again, I want our wrists to stay good, stay in good shape. So continue swishing. This is active work of your attention, making your body weight move from the base of the palm to the fingertips. Yeah, great sound, love it. Okay, so once you got it, once you feel the pressure in your fingertips, let's try to lift our legs up and continue to bend in the elbows while you send your sitting bones away, lengthen your come forward. Right now, I bet you stop hearing me because you're like, oh woman, just get lost. Okay, let's sit down. All right. So of course, these are two components here. First is our active work of how we spread the weight, and of course we need some conditioning for that. So besides, I just have the intention of shifting my weight, there is another component which is flexibility, which is good news. We develop it while we are trying to achieve certain position, but also of course there are like additional practices which can support us. Yeah, so right now let's actually look into those additional ones. So I would like us to spread our legs kind of wide, not the widest, so let's look into our hip biomechanics for a little bit. First, keeping your feet, let's call it parallel, let's call it straight. Acknowledge your foot positioning, and right now, once we are executing those moves of wiping something, rotating our foot inside, this is the internal rotation, this is the external rotation. Yeah, we acknowledge that depending on how we switch the foot position, we sense change in our hip. Yeah, give me the thumb up that you feel. Yeah, that my femur bone is turning inside there. Okay, so this is it. This is one thing which we want to understand, especially when we go into like deeper balances here. That knowing that my hip biomechanics here allows me, depending on how I switch my foot positioning, it reflects in my hips. I want to keep my hips as much stable as possible. So my goal here is to demonstrate to you that when we were in this position, yeah, when we were trying to warm up our hips, we actually are more than welcome to play with our feet positioning. So when I'm bringing more weight, like I'm kind of compressing one of my legs, yeah, depending on how I allocate my femur inside, so kind of where my foot is going to be, yeah, I'm going to provide myself the comfort, protection, and stabilization of the joint, which means I feel good. Yeah, I feel like every muscle, every tendon there, like compress my hip from each side equally. Yeah, so I'm not damaging myself. Same here. Yeah, so that's why in all these balances, when we go on our feet, be super attentive. What's your foot position? What's your sensation inside? And what would be the position for the thigh? Usually, like standard things, teachers would say direct your thighs same direction where your foot is. Yeah, but not necessarily. It's not the like golden rule. It's about your inner feeling, how it feels there. All right, and of course, to gain certain flexibility to get not only seated but lift your legs here. Mostly, like logically, position is super easy because, in a sense, when you're balancing on your arms, like in chaturanga position, your butt is moving backwards. Your butt is trying to slide backwards while your upper body is lengthening forward. Yeah, so I just need not to forget to feel those two movements inside of my posture. Yeah, and of course we need to achieve more or less flexible, or we're working on flexibility or hamstring or the back fascial line of our body. So please put your feet parallel. Let's work a little bit with the back. Leaning on your heels and sit bones equally. Let's please exhale and just a little bit melt, like feeling it. Compressing my sit bones, compressing my heels, 50-50. Then I want to acknowledge my navel spinal line. So with inhalation, my attention travels from sitting bones into the crown. Also, I might spread up my arms a little bit, just so like kind of fit my body on my perception. And then exhaling, I'm bending forward. I would like to kind of lay down on my legs. So if I'm not reaching, I need to curve my spine. I'm just bringing my heels closer. I'm bending my knees more. I might grab my feet here or put the palms flat. What I want you to feel is complete relaxation. Yeah, so lack of struggle. We're not really want to overwhelm anything, not to frustrate anything. So once you feel you have relaxed, pay attention to your breath. Let's call it 360 yogic, full breathing, inhaling. And breathe into your sitting bones. Sense how your lower back is stretching, the middle back. Continuing your inhale, maybe your crown starts elevating. So you're like opening some space, letting it into your body. When acknowledging this alignment of your skeleton, which happened just due to your inhalation, with exhale, I want you to relax completely. And this means your legs are also relaxed. So your heels are sliding away without breaking the contact between your belly and thighs. You just dive and sink in a little deeper. So don't really care about how your position looks like, focusing on inhalation, which moves your skeleton. So it allows your ribs to lift up, to your skull to move a little away from your chest. With the next exhalation, allow yourself to sink even deeper. So belly towards your thighs. Ribs are kind of like hooks. They're glued to your knees, and face falls between your shins. That's just the direction, of course. There is no necessity to execute this. Let's spend 2 more breaths, like 2 or 3 more breaths here. Continue just breathe in. And just continue relaxing. So relaxed body actually possesses consciousness, this inner feeling. So just your goal will be like to really let it go. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Listen to your own intuition. Feel like lifting your arms down. Knowledge where your body contains some contraction, where it can feel this coming. So if it's, let's say, relaxed, just allow this to turn off. Do whatever. Allow your knees to just your pelvis continue strengthening. Continue looking for the pleasure of this practice rather than what am I doing wrong. Once you actually felt like you jerked off this contraction here, where else? So if it's somewhere in your spine, allow the inhalation, which means when you're inhaling, allow your belly to breathe, allow your belly to spread out. Feel how your crown is initially moving forward and that's you right now. Perfect. Alright. Now, slowly, with the next inhalation, lift up. And with exhalation, bring your feet closer to yourself. Allow your knees to fall out. This is kind of simple butterfly practice. We all know it. I just want to make sure that we do this consciously through our hip opening, which demands this external rotation. Right now, just lift your palm and start kind of pressing, like massaging your quad, kind of trying to twist it around your femur bone. to move down. Do you feel that actually you're not pressing your knee down? Now this is a very important moment. But you're actually like rotating your thigh outside. Give me the thumb up if you feel it. Perfect. Also, it's important to acknowledge that when you're rotating it out, your knee is moving really down lower, and you gain some certain flexibility. Maybe you didn't know before, like, oh, I'm actually more flexible, rather than when I'm pushing my knee down and everything aches. And actually we are injuring ourselves. So through the external rotation, at the same time while you're rotating your thigh, notice that your calf, your shin is also rotating outside. So if to show it with one leg, your leg is doing this movement. Thigh outside, calf outside, foot is also directing up. Okay, so once, we don't have to make our knee lay on the ground right now. It depends on your biomechanics. Some people just, their bodies are different. Like mine, I don't push it. I don't force this. So what I would suggest us to do right now is to press this K1 point on your foot, opening your feet like a book, and a little bit lifting it. Yeah, so you sense this movement, this motion in your feet, just supports this external rotation. Yeah, and now you're like you have opened your feet maximum. You don't have to do more. It's just that you feel good. Yeah. Exhale and relax a little bit. Relax your shoulders. And once the sensuality stays in relaxed body, you may close your eyes if you want. And now feeling how your sitting bones are creating pressure on the floor. With the next inhalation, kind of start pushing against the sitting bones. Try to elevate every rib a little bit above the ground. Allow from the lowest ribs to the highest ribs, to your clavicle bones, all this construction, to lift a little higher. Imagine how your spine is aligning and stretching, getting longer, like almost your crown is touching the ceiling. Acknowledge what's going on with your shoulders. You can also bring them up a little bit if there is some tension. And with exhalation, I want you to drop all this height down, meaning like allow your shoulders to go lower, allow your head to go lower. Just continue lifting your feet and opening your hip a little. Maybe, which może, sorry, speaking Polish for some reason. Yeah, maybe Polish people are with us. Okay, so let's repeat it for 2 more times. Inhaling. Again, focus from sitting bones to your crown. You are lengthening the space. It's just natural. It's your breath biomechanics. Exhaling, allow your body, your skeleton fall lower. Just continue holding your feet. Acknowledge how much lower your thighs are right now. 1 more breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now from this position, inhale. And with the exhalation, we're going to continue bending forward without changing the perception of comfort. So I don't need you to reach the floor. I just want you to allow the natural spinal line to start bending forward. Maybe your elbows are going to reach your thighs. Maybe, not necessarily. Like you may allocate your elbows on your legs right now and kind of gaining support, additional support. Right now you're leaning on your sitting bones and elbows. Continue breathing with inhalation, lengthening from your sitting bones into your crown. With exhalation, just allow your body to fall without breaking the alignment. No additional compression, no additional effort. 1 more breath. Inhale. Pressing up from your shin bones, from your elbows if they're leaning on anything, on your legs, and with exhalation, just allow all the deepest core tissue to melt. Release this resistance if you feel it. With the next inhalation, slowly elevate yourself up. Let's just do it more for kind of checking in. Spread your legs out, and I bet right now after what we did to our bodies, you're gonna feel like, okay, I'm kind of more natural. I feel more safe. I feel like my body kind of became a little more flexible. And when I'm gonna be trying to bend forwards, yeah, what we did in the standing position, you might feel like, okay, my hips are letting me bend a little deeper. So let's allocate palms in front of us if you like, or more rough solutions, you can hold your palms on your legs or even spread your arms like parallel to the ground. And right now, please activate your legs, meaning feet are vertical. Start pushing your feet. So like your legs, they're not like jelly right now. You're really aligning, you're activating all your tissue and you're aligning all the bones of your legs. You're kind of pushing some wall away from you. You're sensing how your glutes are getting firmer, how your sitting bones are also like there pressing on the floor. So with the next inhalation, against this active leg, so like you're pressing the floor against yourself with all the back leg surface. Apply also your arm extension and your crown extension. When exhaling, slowly start bending forwards without allowing your legs to fall. So like continue activating them and see how deep your body can bend without losing the active spinal alignment. Also continue reaching, continue reaching, continue reaching. Breathe in. And now with exhalation, when you feel you're up to your limit, just put your elbows, put your hands underneath yourself, and now let yourself melt. Right now, like stop activating your body, just allow your soft body, like when we're baking a muffin, right now you put the soft dough into the shape of the position and you're allowing it to, to happen by itself. Like just allow the gravity, continue moving you deeper and deeper, lower and lower. Let's stay for 1 and 2 more breaths. Listen and catching the natural breath patterns, inhaling. Like your ribs are lifting, they're getting away from your pelvis, which means your crown naturally moves away from your pelvis higher or like forwards. And then it means that with the next exhale, my chest is kind of going to the floor, getting closer to the floor, but more far from my pelvis. Maybe I can stretch my hands in front of me and like allow my head to rest on the floor. Or I'm leaning on the elbows and I'm creating some other type of support, like palms on the knees. I want you to acknowledge that you really have melted. Last exhalation, like lose all the electricity, lose all the tension inside your body. Okay, perfect. And let's sit up. I'm going to teach you just one novelty, or maybe not novelty for you, let's see. So first, the same position we've been practicing before, we can do from the floor. Yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm extending my legs. So once my tissue is receiving my desire of doing this, we stretch when we warm up. Spread your legs wider, and as in chaturanga. So when you are holding this position, we understand each other. So this position, our goal would be as an arm balances to stabilize the shoulders. So I want you to be effective about concentrating where your elbows are. And so when you're going to be moving in this position, don't lose your elbows. So let's try to see. Our body geometry is individual, no pressure, so spread your feet as wide as comfortable. Set your palms. You have to look for your own geometry. I can't tell you like just your shoulder wideness or closer or there. Like look for it. Be playful. Palms are going to be active, so you're kind of holding the floor. If you're doing this on the brick, you're holding the brick also. Yeah, directing your elbows towards yourself as low as you can bend. You can also lift your toes. Find the contact, the back of the elbow towards your, let's call it hamstring. Yeah. Once you're there, let's prepare the palms, and this is like a swing. You're gonna be swishing back and forth. You have to pull the weight of your butt forward. Yeah, and it's cool if you just hang here for like a second, a little second. Yeah, and also remember palms are active, so we are not overwhelming our wrists, which means active palm. Swish away from here to here. Yeah, turn like this. So you're doing this, you're like, your intention is to swing forwards. Just this time, with your elbows towards yourself, with your feet up, and or if you don't like it, like, I don't like this idea. Again, you can try to stand up, spread your feet wider, bend your knees. What I was mentioning before, your feet are flat on the floor. Yeah, so make sure that you're standing on full feet surfaces. Yeah, like play with it, play with it. Do I go forwards, do I go backwards, to the right, to the left? Then when you feel grounded, okay, I got it. Flat feet, I like it. This means that your knees would be directed properly, your thighs would be rotated, so your hips are protected. Then find the position for your palms, a little deeper, like more or less same line with your feet. Try, of course it's hard to sit immediately, so try with one side, and then move one foot, try with the other side, move another foot, and then you're like a little spider. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. This is the problem with the star, as we say. That's, okay. Okay. Hillary, how's your palm here? How you doing? Okay, notice you're doing this because your wrist don't like it. You can use the bricks as Jeff is doing. That would be a cool solution because then I will show you. Maybe you would like try to put it more flat, like this way. Yeah, then there is a bigger space. Yeah, and then you are in a cool position right now. You feel the balance. Then it's about the amount of weight to move forwards and backwards. Okay, so I'll turn like this. So you're here. Your bum is naturally falling backwards because it really has some weight. It's pulling you. Then let's start turning on the idea of compensating it. Okay, it's like my bum is moving backwards. At the same time, I'm not to fall. Yeah, I'm stretching my crown. I'm stretching my hands forwards. So that's how I'm balancing. So when it's moving backwards, I'm moving my head, and then the more I bend my elbows, the more this balance just continue working for me. Okay. Okay. Let's. Okay. Good job. I'm so happy. Awesome. Okay. If your wrists are feeling good, show me the thumb up. We're almost about to finish. Oh, good. Perfect. So let's just take a little taste of Ashtavakrasana. It's the position of 8 angles, which is this position. We're doing it here. Okay, but this time we're going to do it in a little more like a flow, a little sequence. Let's play. Okay, so let's get to the table pose. Let's put our palm flat, knees, feet flat. Switch to the right, switch to the left. Feel yourself. Yeah. So just I give you a minute. Right now you can drink some water, or just massage your wrists, or just play with your body weight. Just remember, I love this song.
Ooh boy, I'm feeling myself.
It might contain some, bad words. Some typos. Yes, so let's just, let our bodies feel a little bit, be alive, and just, warm up yourself. Nice rotations, nice movements. Once you're ready, tuck your toes on the floor. Inhale and press up with the exhale.